All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you for joining this episode of my show. If you're connecting on Facebook, welcome. You're connecting from YouTube. Thank you very much for joining. Joining this. Okay, the audio is good. All right, thank you very much, everybody. God bless you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's wait for more people to join before we start. Doc, Timos, how you doing? Please do me a favor as you're coming in. Please go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Akiola Tayo, what's up? Please go ahead and share this video. As you are coming in, do me this very tiny little favor. Share this broadcast. And let's get more people connected. Omolara Akinyemi, Osaka, Jonah. God bless you. Thank you very much. Fatokun Olumuyiwa. God bless you. Doc from Ohio. God bless you. Josephine Olayinka. Sheyi Babalola. What's up? Badero Okpafuye. How are you? Olufunmilayo Taiwo. Malaki Mala. Welcome everybody. As you're coming in, please do me a favor. Go ahead and share this video. Share it, so that we can get to the bottom of today's program. I'm going to be opening up my telephone line to receive your phone calls so that you can actually say your mind concerning today's episode, today's topic. It's been a while. I've not been opportune to come online to do shows like constantly like I used to because it's just not easy. It's not easy at all. Women's All Banks, what's up now? How you doing? Rashid, how you doing? Muyiwa, how you doing? Oluwatoyin, how you doing? Omoba, thank you. Tinuola, how are you doing? Fola Shadi, how you doing? Felicia, God bless you. All right, as you're coming in, please go ahead and just share this video real quick. Help me to propagate the gospel. The more you share, the more people we get. And my page doesn't have that kind of visibility anymore, but it's coming back. It's building back up right now. I want you Allah. I want to God is bringing me back. Short Eel from Dallas. How you doing? God bless you. All right, let me start like this. A lot is happening. A lot is happening. I don't know how you feel, but I see a lot of you guys will come on the show and said, Shelesha, what I going to cook and help you? Is this a Nigerian movie? I used to be like that. I used to be that person. Now I always think like this is a Yoruba movie. This is cooked up story. It's not possible for it to happen. And da 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 da. And at the time when I now started doing counseling, and people come to me to share what they're going through. The very first time I sat down and somebody said one weird stuff. Delisa Messe. Thank you very much for the understars. God bless you. You know, and he said the weirdest stuff in life. And the very first time I will hear a Nigerian woman say something about anal sex, that my husband is sticking it in from the anus. I was like, no way. I really don't believe Nigerians could do that. And that's not possible for Nigerians to do. All right? But, you know, they said it the first time to me. I was shocked. I was like, are you kidding? Is it possible for this to happen? I'm telling you, it's real. And somebody else came and they sat down and they talked about the man has got 4 kids, you know, with another woman in Nigeria and 2 kids with his real wife here in America. I was like, man, So much is going on, so much is happening. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Is it one thing that I just find out that I notice is that marriage is just full of secrets. Marriage is just full of secrets. It's all secrets, secrets, secrets. Don't let them know. Don't let them hear. People must not know. The church must not hear. They must not hear about this. We must hide it. People must not know. And that's the issue. People are hiding stuff. If people should open up and tell you stuff, you'll find out that these things are not just Nigerian movie. These are real stuff happening. Life. Real life stories happening. And church people, they lie a lot. Church people can tell lies. Oh my God. They lie a lot. They lie a lot. Everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants to look like they're rich. Everybody wants to look like, okay, I'm blessed and stuff. So we got to lie. So people just lie. Just lie about everything. All right? If people could be truthful, they open up. If they should open up to you, you know that so much is going on in this life that we are, that marriage is just all about secret upon secret upon secret. Things that you are going through in your home that you can't even tell your own siblings. You can't tell your own brothers and sisters. You can't even tell your mom and dad. You can't. Oh, okay. You can't. You can't tell. You can't tell anybody. You can't. And these are secrets that you must take to your grave. People, we actually enter into these things and then they take these secrets to their graves. The only time somebody will be opportune to hear about it is probably when something is not really right and somebody is about to die or something is turning around, or probably divorce happened. Then people will start voicing out and they start talking about stuff. If you sit down right now, you'll be thinking as you are, you'll be saying, Kai, you think about that secret in your own life. Think about that stuff that you're hiding. Think about that thing you're hiding. It's all secret. Everything about marriage is secret, secret. Everything about Nigeria is about secrets, secrets, secrets. People keep secret of being single. People keep secret of being single. Ọkọ ẹlòmíì ti fún yàn bíi mẹ́rin lóyún. Ọkọ ẹlòmíì ti kó STD wálé fún several times. So many people are treating STD now, but you don't know. They won't tell you. There are men 30 years in a way. There are so many men that they are impotent right now. No more sex. Some women, the last time they had sex in their home was like about 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. You think they're going to tell you? They're never going to tell you. They don't come having social, having Kurani. They will just be there and just tell you lies. They just tell you lies. Thank you very much for the stars, man. Kemi, thank you. Grace, thank you. They just hide and just be lying to you. Some of you guys, your husband will beat the hell out of you, slap you, do all kinds of stuff. You can't tell nobody. The secret upon secret. Emma Jumbo. Emma Sontao. This must not go outside. Oh. And that's the reason why we don't hear so much. Because so much is happening. It's only when somebody will share something, then somebody else will now say, that story looks like my story. That story feels like my story. I'm sorry. Me, I just love to lie. I just love to lie. I love to laugh a lot. When somebody is sharing a story, that's when somebody is going to grow enough strength to say, oh, that story sounds like my story. Yeah. Share your own too. And then they will now come in and just start sharing a little bit of their own. And then the next thing is, please hide my identity. Hide my identity. Don't let anybody know it's me. see what I'm saying? And this is all the church created hypocrites. Hypocrites. People must not say it. They must not know it's me. We must have to hide it. Because if we tell them we are getting divorced, we're not going to be minister again in Redeem. I'm sorry, I mentioned Redeem. Is it even now? I'm a little confused right now. I don't even know the difference between. Sometimes I feel like RCCG is different from Redeem. You know, I'll ask somebody, where do you fellowship? Say RCCG. I'll ask the second one to say Redeem. You know, virtually, like if I interview like 10 people in a day, 9 out of the 10 people I interviewed attend RCCG. That's the reason. That's the reason why anytime I actually want to actually use something as example, I always use RCCG. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry, don't be mad at me because that's your church. I know it's your church, but I'm sorry, you know. So because everybody attends RCCG, everybody. 9 out of 10. If I interview 10 people, 9 out of 10 they attend RCCG. I'm not gonna lie to you. For real. I'm not lying. I'm just very sorry. I just want to use. I'm looking for a very good example, and that's the reason why I did that. All right. So it's all secrets. Because when you tell them in RCCG that you've been divorced, you can't be a minister. You can't even be a chorister. You can't even be an usher. All right. You are not good enough. They have to send you back to the back seat as a divorcee. You're a divorcee, so you're not useful. They kick you back and send you back outside. So instead of people coming in to talk about it, that I'm a divorcee, I escaped, all right, death, I am alive today, I glorify God. They don't want to say that because if you say that, you're not good to be a worker. You're not good to serve God. You are good to just sit down in a corner. That's what you're good for. So nobody wants to sit in a corner. Everybody wants to actually be able to participate. Everybody wants to participate. So they must not lie. So we lie at home, we lie in church, we lie. We're going to see, we even lie to the devil. We lie to the devil. We lie in church, we lie at work, we lie, to our fellow brothers, we lie on social media, we lie everywhere. Everything you see on Instagram is a lie. I don't know. It took me some time. I couldn't cope with Instagram. They said, Pastor Lai, you have to be taking pictures like every day. I said, why should I take picture every day? He said, because you have to be showcasing the wealth. When you see a Mercedes, take a picture beside the Mercedes. When you see a beautiful house, take a picture in the house and post it. When you see a nice jet, take a picture by the side of the jet, like it's your own, post it. He said, that's on your life. Sorry. Yeah. So we see that, the kind of Christianity of Africa is encouraging hypocrisy. People lie about everything just because they want to be relevant in church. They want to be relevant in church. Story of my divorce self, RCCG. Should have been a pastor. Tipe. When you got divorced, they kicked you out. They kicked you out of being a pastor. You have been a pastor tipe. When you have got divorced, they kicked you out. So we all lie. We lie about everything, and this is where we are now. That we refuse to give people the opportunity to tell the truth. And Jesus Christ came to give us life. He came to forgive us of all our sins. Jesus Christ didn't come for the saints. He came for the sinners. He came for the sinners. He didn't come for the saints. He came for the sinners. And the church changed the whole stuff around. Instead of we being truthful, we now certainly package like a different person when we come to church, a different person when we're home. Okay? So, mẹ́wàá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ayé o, nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ló kó ara lé ògbọ́. So much is going on that you don't know. It's possible for me not to know too. The story I want to throw out tonight is actually terrible. I had to beg this person. I am not going to mention your name. at all. I just want to use this to teach someone a lesson. She actually wrote that little letter, sent it to me, and I posted it on Facebook. But I think you guys should hear the full gist of this whole stuff so that you know when you're going astray. So let's start like this. Relationship is actually very complicated, very difficult. All right, very very. And to actually be in relationship, you need a lot of endurance, sacrifice. You need a lot of maturity. You need a lot of God to be able to hold marriage down. In so many relationships, the men, they are really very wild. They want to do certain things that the wife is not interested in. And these things will actually take the husband to go out, and it's possible for him never to come back home. And some of our women, they know this, so they decide to change just to be able to hold their marriage down. They take what they're not supposed to take. It's just like what I see nowadays. I see a lot of Nigerian women subscribing to open relationship, as in like they are allowing their husbands to go out and do whatever they like, have sex with other women, in as much that you're going to be coming back home, and then we go to church together on Sunday, and you still be the father of your children. Even if you don't pay the whole bill, you can pay half of the bill. I'm going to pay the rest of it. So let's just keep an open relationship. I don't want you to put me to shame. I understand that your leg is outside, your mind is outside. You can go outside and then make sure you come home. You don't have to come home the same day. You can be there for 1 week. You can be there for, but make sure you come on Sunday and then we go to church together to go and fool the church. Let's go and fool the pastor. Let's fool the church members and everybody that we're still together. So make sure you just come around, do whatever you like, and if you feel like having sexual relationship with me, I will be here too. And stuff. And so many of our Nigerian women, they are actually subscribing to this because they are really tired right now. They are really tired right now. And they feel like, okay, the best way for me to hold my marriage down, the best way for me to still be married and keep my wedding ring is just to allow the guy to do whatever he wants to do. I'm not going to stand on his way. I'm not going to stop him from doing what he wants to do. But he needs to promise me that he will always come back home. And the kids are not going to ask me any question. The church is not going to ask me any question. We're going to go to church together, and you are allowed to do whatever that you want to do. And that's what people do now. And it's so many right now that you will ask them questions about this whole stuff at the time whereby the whole stuff is upside down. They will tell you, well, we decided, we agreed, we subscribed, we planned that, yes, I agreed at that time, but now I don't think I could do it anymore. All right. So they want to try to hold their relationships down. They want to keep their marriage under lock and key. So they feel like they need to take what they're not supposed to take so that they can actually give that man the opportunity to just do whatever he likes so he could actually be home to take care of his kids. You know? So that's where we are. This is the generation where we are right now. That men are allowed to do whatever they like. And you will know that, you see, if you cheat as a man, the woman will forgive you because they want to keep their marriage. Women take nonsense. They do take nonsense. All because they want to keep married together. They just want to keep married together. Nigerian women don't believe divorce is biblical. They don't believe in divorce. They believe in dying in abusive relationship. They believe in dying inside of it. They believe in praying until something will happen. Until the man will kill them, STD will come on and kill them, or probably something's going to happen that will actually kill them in that relationship, and then they die. So they take a lot of nonsense. They take a lot of things. And, one of them saw me one time in Houston, and he said, Pastor Thomas, and I actually tried to change. I went there to correct her. I said, sorry, madam, what do you mean by that? I actually preach against abuse. If you are actually inside abusive relationship, it's time for you to go. If that abuse is going to take your life, that actually is the message. I never said leave your husband's house. I never said that. And you will see the kind of mindset women, that's what they carry. It's a kind of a chicken brain. I'm really sorry, some women are actually brilliant, but there are some women, they have chicken brain in their head that you are actually fighting for them, but they can't fight for themselves. You're fighting for them, but they cannot fight for themselves. They don't even understand why you're fighting for them in the first place because they believe it's their second-class citizen. They believe, they believe you're, they're second-class citizens. So for them to understand that you're fighting for them, it will take some time. And that is the problem that we are having today. All right? Trying to be able to fight for women and make them to understand that this is the way things are supposed to be. And for them not to take all this nonsense that they are being given, they are not able to think towards that way. Not able to. Some of them are chicken brain. Chicken brain. So what am I saying is that this particular woman and this man in this story, they have been married for some years and they started having problems because the guy started sleeping out and he was cheating. And one day the woman said that, well, I asked him, but why are you cheating? He said, because I have appetite for many women. And the woman asked him, okay, so what do you think I could do to help you to be able to be satisfied and for you to stay home? And then he said, let me bring a woman home and then we can have threesome. And, let's see if you're going to like it or not. If you like it, that's going to keep me away from going outside. I can stay home. And I don't understand. And these people, they call themselves Christians. And as a matter of fact, they are the Redeemed Christian Church. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I must actually be truthful here. I must be truthful. And you call yourself a Christian, you go to church. So what exactly are they teaching you? What are they teaching you in church? And she agreed to it. Like, okay, if that is going to actually keep you at home, yeah, we can do that. But how is it going to feel like? So, well, it's going to be easy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a woman home, and then myself and the woman will be in bed with you, and then you and the woman can actually be able to touch each other, and let's see how it's going to go. And how it's going to go. Pastor, you remember this is no, the first one you are remembering was at the strip club. That was the strip club thing. I remember that one. This one is different. This one is actually brand new. So he allowed it, he agreed to it, and said, okay, invite the lady, let her come. So what happened was the guy now brought in a lady, and they were together on the bed. It was a little strange at the first moment when the lady walked in, jumped inside of their bed. The two of them had to join the woman on the bed, and the woman tried to touch the woman, the other wife, and was touching her, kissing her, and all kinds of stuff and everything. The very first time wasn't really good. The guy tried again the second time. They tried it again the third time, and by the time he got to the fifth time, the woman started feeling good about it. That he himself started asking questions as like, when will you bring the next person? When will you bring the next person? So he was formally thinking, it's going to be just only one woman that will be coming in. But she noticed that, okay, this guy is bringing different women, all right, in. All right, it's not just only one. All right, it was just bringing different women. And every time they come, they will first of all drink. They have alcohol, they drink, and then they go into it. And this woman started enjoying it. And they went deeper and deeper and deeper in this thing that the woman got addicted. He got addicted to it. All right. Now, so in the afternoon, I don't know, probably any one of you guys are following me on Instagram, or maybe, no, I think I posted it on Facebook too. Go back to my Facebook page. I want to read something to you guys so that you will see what I'm talking about. So in the afternoon, after we finished debating on that, another person, okay, here it is. Another person, that's 2 hours ago, another person wrote me another letter. I said, Dr. Shola, he said, my story is similar to that lady that said she engages in sex with another woman and her husband. He now said, myself and my ex-wife did have sex with another man. We did this severally for like 3 years. And this time around, this is a guy. This is now a guy. This is not a woman right now. This is a guy now that is now reporting this, that even he himself engaged in sexual relationship with other people with his wife, involved for 2 years. He now said, honestly, I become addicted to it that I don't enjoy regular sex anymore. He's no longer enjoying regular sex right now. He now said, we got divorced 5 years ago. And since then, I find it hard to date anybody else. If you are not the naughty type, I can't date you. It doesn't matter how pretty you are. I have been trying to see a therapist to help me out and stuff. This is another person just wrote me, a guy this time around, not a woman. This is a guy now. The first person happens to be a woman, but this is a guy right now. And this is telling you that a lot is happening among Nigerians in our homes. Now, the two of them are no longer married. The first one, who happens to be a woman, got divorced because she questioned it. She said, you know what? I need to stop my husband because it's like I am giving you permission to cheat with me inside of the scene. I am giving him permission to cheat with me in the scene. So your husband is bringing different women home and is doing penetration with them, and those women are kissing on you, sucking your breast, and you doing the same thing. And she feels like, okay, it seems like I am giving my husband permission to cheat with me in the scene. So she actually quickly called herself back, and that was what actually gave birth to the divorce in their relationship. With this new guy, he didn't tell me what happened, but they are no longer together too. They are no longer together also. So if you try crazy stuff is going to happen. So many of us, I don't understand where we get this sexual appetite from. You know, probably it's from watching porn. From watching pornographic movie. We watch this thing and then we now try it. And this is what is actually ending a lot of homes in America, that, you know, the church doesn't understand this. Doesn't understand this stuff. All right? How come Christianity has turned to be like this? Why won't it turn to be like this? When we don't have seasoned preachers anymore, we only have businessmen. It's only business. Majority of the churches I know, they are all businessmen starting churches. And what are they teaching the church members? They're teaching the church members all about money. How about morals? How about the love of God? How about endurance? How about decency? We don't teach people anything about being spiritual anymore in churches. We are teaching them more of how to make money. And that's all they're actually doing. That's what all of these businessmen pastors are teaching. They don't teach all these people how to be spiritual. Christianity is actually flipped upside down. And no wonder they call us motivational speakers now. Because spirituality has been taken out of church. All we do right now is just to come sing emotional songs. The worship and the praise that we call praise and worship, they are just emotional songs. Songs that will bring tears from our eyes. Songs that will actually motivate us to actually be able to pray and to cry and to do whatever. Those songs are no longer inspired by the Spirit of God. Those songs are not inspired by the Spirit of God. Those songs don't carry nothing like not spirituality at all. Because we are all demonstrating skills or talent. People come to church, they have this talent to speak. We put them on the altar for them to come over and motivate people. How about the spiritual part of the whole thing? People can compose songs, they have good voice. Doesn't mean they're anointed. And then they come, they sing emotional songs and we cry. And we think we are falling under anointing, but it's not. And these same people will now start going to sleep with people all around and getting people pregnant. Then you begin to ask yourself questions as in like, okay, where is the decency? If people are going to church and then they are engaging in all of this stuff, just imagine people go to church and inside of the media department, they're watching pornographic movie on the phone. As the pastor is preaching, people are going into their phone to watch porn. They go to watch porn. All right? So they watch football in church. Majority of the guys that you see that goes to the media department, they go there to go and watch football when the pastor is preaching. They watch porn when the pastor is preaching. And some of those people, a case was reported to me of a young lady who joined the media department, and then they told her, hey, you want to join? They said, yes, we have to baptize you. And she said, yeah, well, what will you do? And they took her to the back of the church and they gang raped this girl. The pastor almost told me I should be happy. A man of God is toasting me. Me too, I want to faint with you. And they took her to the back of the church and they gang raped this girl just to baptize her into the media department. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we go through. Where is the spirituality? Where is the decency? All right? People are no longer decent. They're no longer decent. We just do what we like. We just do what we like. All right? If Christians are engaging in threesome, that is not crazy. That is insane. That's insane. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. All right? So we all need to sit up. You sit up, I sit up, and let's make the world a better place again. Even if Jesus is coming, let Jesus Christ come and still meet faith. Let Jesus come and still meet people that he died for. What do you think Jesus is going to actually feel like? How do you think he's going to feel when he comes and find out that his death on the cross of Calvary is actually in vain? Those in vain. These are the people you die for. Actually, the devil will make fun of him and say, check these people out. These are people you said you died for. You died for these guys. You know, no more decency. No more. It is actually within the church that you see a lot of atrocities now. So what do we teach people? How do we address men? And look at it, this is actually the downfall of these people. They engage in sexual immorality, and that led to the downfall of their homes. Now, this last guy is saying that he couldn't even date anybody because he's addicted to threesome. The wife introduced him to it, and now he's addicted to it. The first woman said, my husband introduced me to it. And this is the same way some of our husbands are introducing us to anal sex. And the anal sex is also dangerous that so many of our women are wearing diaper. Many of our women are wearing diaper because their bum bum is leaking. The bum bum is leaking. Okay? Bum bum is leaking right now. You sit beside a woman, sometimes you just be hearing the odor of shit. You'll be asking yourself questions as in like, you'll be asking yourself questions as in like, you'll be asking yourself a question as in like, what happened? You know what happened? You know? So what happened? Come here. Did you do it? All right, good. Go and throw it in the trash. In trash. In the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Bum bum is leaking. Bum bum is leaking. Go and see them in the hospital. A lot of them come to the hospital. You know? Let me open my telephone line for those that would love to call in. You want to react to this story, you have something to say, to advise the man and the woman. They have been separated right now. They are no longer married, but they are addicted already. The other guy is saying that it's not possible for me to date anybody. You must be naughty for me to date you. The woman is saying I'm addicted to it, and that addiction cost me my marriage, and I'm no longer married today. The telephone number to reach me in the studio if you want to make a call tonight is 346-387-79891. You will see that telephone number at the bottom of the screen. It's going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. You'll see it there. All right, let's speak this. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you too. You want to contribute?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
This one is too much again. Oh. Hey. There is nothing our ear will not hear in this on this earth. What is going on?
The world is upside down.
Terrible.
Yeah.
The world is coming to an end, to be ended.
I know.
We all need to get prepared.
Yes, we do.
How? This is unbelievable that this type of thing can happen in a marriage.
Yeah.
So what if these people, they have children in this relationship?
Of course they do. They do have children in the relationship.
I can't believe that this kind of a couple will have children. Because
yes, they do. They do have kids. They have kids.
I don't know the kind of legacy they are laying down for their children.
And the children don't know that they are doing this. They do it in their own closet. They hide to do it.
This
is for their this is for their own personal enjoyment. They don't know their kids.
This is not enjoyment. This is craziness.
I know. It's craziness.
This is craziness. Unless they change their ways, they are heading to destruction.
It has happened already. Why are you saying they are heading for destruction? The marriages, those two homes have been destroyed already.
Yeah, they still need to change. They still need deliverance. Both of them need.
From what? Deliverance from what?
They need deliverance. They need to go and they need to go to church.
They don't need deliverance, ma. They don't need deliverance. They need therapy. This deliverance thing is what we actually use to actually mess up the life of a lot of people. You see, when they were starting it wasn't the devil that put the penis inside the whatever. It was you.
Destruction.
Of course.
Unbelievable. Let me give other, because I don't know what to say at this point in time. It is so terrible.
It is terrible, my dear sister. Very, very.
God bless you, sir.
Bless you too. God bless you. All right, guys. The telephone number is open 346-387-9891. That's the telephone number to reach me in the studio. This deliverance thing that we always shout. We Nigerian Christians, we need to go and stop these things. Stop. People need to go for therapy. They need to go for therapy, and you will see how their life is going to change. We need to actually engage the professionals. All this stuff, they happen in America, they happen everywhere in the world. It's not just in Nigeria, it's happening. So if it's happening in Nigeria, we think they need deliverance. It's the devil. It's not the devil, it's their mind. There's a boat that is actually unscrewed in their head. And they need to go and actually seek for help at the place where they could offer them therapy. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Pastor Shola.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, well done. I'm calling from the UK.
From the UK. God bless you.
Thank you. I used to, sir.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a jaw-dropping, how will I put it, a jaw-dropping issue.
Yeah.
First things first, we don't need to deceive ourselves.
Yeah.
I want to say, in between those couples, there's no genuine love. And the earlier the better. Now, because he's giving us two scenarios. One, it was the woman that introduced it, the relationship. The other one, it was the man.
Yeah.
So now, whoever introduced it to each other, he or she doesn't love their partner. And honestly, some people, they can go to any length to keep their marriage.
Yeah.
I've never seen it even in the Bible that says you are not married, you will not go to heaven.
No, it's not there.
So I don't know why
Paul was a single brother all through his life.
Sorry, sir?
I said Paul was single all his life. He never got married.
I mean, all because some people want to stay in marriage, they do things that, you can't even imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It is not in you. How? What is it love that will make me to allow a man to say, you have to do? What is the meaning of threesome? For a woman to touch me, and because I love the man, at the end of the day, this is what will happen. Even if they go for that therapy, the marriage can never come back again.
No, nobody's telling them to go for therapy for them to come back. When the woman was talking about they need deliverance, I was just trying to let her know that they don't need deliverance. Nigerian Christians needs to stop all these deliverance things that they always talk about. And you see them when they go to Mountain of Fire, they go for deliverance every Thursday. They never stop. They go to deliverance the rest of their life. When will they be delivered?
Because they can't be delivered because their heart is not even aligned.
Yeah.
So they can't be delivered.
It is madness. It's craziness that is worrying their head.
Yeah, they need to go for professional therapy.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what they need. Yeah. To stay with me. Yeah. They take nonsense. Women take nonsense a lot. They take a lot of nonsense.
If you want to go, let him go. Why would you allow somebody to destroy your own life? Now she has allowed the man to destroy her life.
Yeah.
Either she likes it or not.
Yeah. That's very terrible.
Why the solutions? But this is a lesson for everyone. Don't take anything as do or die. Don't lower the bar because you want to make somebody happy.
There is nothing like do or die in this world. Marriage is not do or die too. If it's ending, let it end.
Do or die up here.
Yeah. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. All right. Yeah. My sister said something about maybe the man is not in love with the woman, or the woman is not in love with the woman, or the man, that's why they introduce threesome. I really don't agree with that because while I was in Oklahoma, I remember there was this couple. They've been married for over 32 years. And the only thing that kept them going was actually the threesome thing and the swinging stuff they did. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Can you please turn your computer down? We are hearing the sound.
Hello? Yes, I'll turn it down.
All right, go ahead. You want to contribute?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
Hello, good evening, Pastor Shola.
Good evening.
Yes, yeah. So, I'm calling from Canada.
Okay.
I just want to contribute by saying that I would actually recommend that we plead for the mercies of God for this couple, because what has happened, and we just need the mercies of God to restore the family back, so that the husband and wife can come together back. They can come back together and desist from this habits, this horrible habits.
Well, they have been divorced already. They moved on already. It took them time before they could share their story. So the marriage is not like, okay, the marriage actually got separated yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever. He's talking about almost about 5 years ago. Everybody moved on already.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody moved on already. You know, it takes time. It takes a long time for Nigerian Christians to open up and say, I want to talk. It must have been a long time for them to be able to say, I want to talk about something. I'm only bringing it up now so that we can teach ourselves a lesson and say, okay, all of this stuff, if we engage into it, you are going to mess up your home. So this fantasy or whatever they call it, sexual fantasies that we always create in our mind. We want to sleep with a man. I want to sleep with 2 women. I want a man to sleep. One man invited me to come sleep with his wife. And I asked him, I said, what will you be doing if I'm sleeping with your wife? He said, I'll be recording you. And is that not enough for me to know that this man is crazy? I would never let anybody even touch my wife. I don't want to have sex with my wife and I'll be recording. I will kill you. A normal person will kill you if you touch his wife. But for them, they have these, there's something wrong with their mind. That is actually upside down. So, and he told me, he said, I'll be recording you. I was just laughing. And there was another one that came, he brought the naked picture of his wife to work. And he showed everybody, all of us, was showing all of us. Now, come and check out my wife, come and check out my wife. And for him, he's actually proud of the shape and the curve of his wife. So he wants to show it to us. But inside of my mind, I'm saying, even if my wife is actually tall and having curves like yours, I will never show you lie because it's actually meant for my own eyes alone. That's a normal human being will tell you is for me alone, for my eyes alone. You know what I'm saying? So there's something wrong with them. That's why they want their wife to actually be banged by another person. That's why they're bringing another person to bed to come and have sex with their wife and themselves. All of this stuff is actually a mental situation that needs therapy. It's just like depression. Anybody who is depressed, that's mental case. If you like it, you don't like it, that's it. It's a mental situation. So depression is a mental case. So when you go to the medical field, they will tell you that depression is a mental case. But Nigerians don't want to go to a therapist so that they won't think they are crazy. White therapy. So they will run away from that stuff, but they are depressed. And depression will make you to do some certain things that you're not supposed to do. You understand me, my brother? So that's the case we have right now. This marriage, the homes have been destroyed 5-6 years ago. The man has gone, the woman is gone. They are only licking their wounds right now and trying to do better. So you put our we other people are the ones that needs to be careful now what we must do and what we must not do. So when you are now thinking in your head that one day I'm going to introduce my wife to threesome, remember this story. That threesome will never bring forth anything good. At the end of it all, it's either you're going to push your wife to become a lesbian 100%, or you said what?
I think threesome, but the man will be banging his wife and another lady at the same time.
Yeah. And that will make the wife to be. You see, when you are sleeping with another woman next to your wife, they believe that is going to actually give the woman the urge to want to do it like an animal. Because when you'll be jealous that the other woman is enjoying your husband. So when it comes to your turn, you want to do it the same way. Turn your husband on, you're turned on too, and stuff like that. So they believe that. And when you get addicted to it, you can't even have sex with one person. You have to have multiple people on the same bed. You know, there are some that, okay, like the other guy, he brought two men in bed. So automatically those men will be, you know, if one is tired, the other one will be strong enough. So it's kind of like a banging, a continuous banging for the woman. So if you now end up marrying such a woman that is divorced, you as a man, a single man, you may not be able to satisfy her. And before you get to know it, she's going to be asking you to bring another man so that, you know, you can have two people at the same time. The double silencer is what she's looking for. So, you know, so many things destroyed. And we have messed up a lot of things. We've messed up a lot of things because we are trying to copy people of the Western world. We want to copy the Americans. Yeah, we want to copy the Americans and stuff. And the sex with the Americans, the white Americans, is different. Sex with the black Americans is different. Our own sex is different too. It's different. And because we are mingling right now, our men are going to black Americans and they're coming home to judge their wives that my wife is not sexy. My wife is not good in bed. Because the black Americans will do it like a lion. All right? Then when you now step up and go to the white Americans will be licking your asshole. And think about it. Your Nigerian wife cannot lick your asshole. Even if you pay her $1,000, it won't lick your asshole. But when you go to the white people will actually lick your asshole. So when you come back home, it can never feel the same again. You see what I'm saying? And this is the stuff that we come home and then our women are having sex with dogs. You know? Having sex with dogs and all kinds of stuff that, oh, I have a boyfriend that is stable, constant. Where is he? Is a doggy? He's in my house. You know? And these are the things that is happening within Nigerians, among Nigerians right now. Nigerians are doing it. Okay, my brother, thank you very much. Let some other people call him, man. All right. You know. Hello?
Hello, good evening, Pastor Shola.
Good evening. How are you?
Pretty well, sir. Doing well.
Good.
Yes. In regards to this topic you're talking about, the thing is, I'm sure it's been happening, you know, it's been happening a long time, and I'm sure some people here might even be experiencing the same thing. However, as you know, discussing with some couples, one mistake that some women make is they feel whatever decision or whatever wrong choice their husband poses in their relationship, they need to oblige to it. And a lot of people will tell you that, oh, if you don't listen to him, if you don't do it, you're going to make him angry, and that means you're not submitting to him.
Yeah.
So a lot of people actually really do not understand the meaning of submission, which they need to go back to the drawing board and really understand what marriage is all about,
yeah.
What all these keywords mean. And this is where a lot of people make mistakes.
Yeah.
However, for this couple that I've experienced this stuff, I believe the best, from my own point of view, the best thing I would advise them to do is they have to go for therapy.
No, they actually they have been separated already.
I say that they are divorced.
Yeah, they divorced already. The woman already took sessions of therapy.
Right.
Yeah,
really
the guy is actually undergoing therapy right now at the moment.
Okay, and most importantly, aside from therapy, actually, they really need prayers and deliverance.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like this habit of threesome, porn, and all that stuff is actually a spirit. There's a spirit behind it. It's not something that
Here we go again. When church people talk, I know church people. There's a spirit. What kind of spirit are you talking about? If somebody is rich, you guys won't say there's a spirit of money. When somebody is rich, you say he actually is a hardworking person. It's only when something negative happens that we now say there's a spirit. I'm telling you, let's not go there. Let's not go there. I'm not that kind of a Christian. My whole Christianity is totally different, and it's making sense every day. And I treat people, and they get healed, they get well, and we actually professionally handle things. All right. And look at this. I always tell people I make fun of Mountain of Fire all the time. They have a service, they call it deliverance service every Thursday. The same set of people go there every Thursday. When will they get delivered? When will they be delivered? When exactly are they going to be delivered? The same set of people go for deliverance class every Thursday. When exactly are they going to get delivered? When somebody works very hard and they make money, we won't say there's a spirit. But when something negative happens, we now say, oh, there's a spirit that is actually making it. There's no spirit making anything happen. What is wrong with those people is a mental issue. It's in their head.
And it's also part of having a debased mind, having a debased mindset.
Yeah, it's in their head. We need to train them well, especially our children. Our children go through depression, and we don't. Many of us don't. We don't feel concerned about our kids. Many of our kids go through depression, and when they grow up, you begin to see them. Many of them are being rejected by women, ladies in school. They make fun of them in school because they are big, or because their head is big, or their hair is big, or whatever. And gradually, they disconnect from women because the people make fun of them. But we don't care. You know, all of us, and there's no spirit doing it. It's because of the experience that they're going through.
And that's what you just said now also boils down to parents talking to their parents. It actually boils down to also parenting.
Of course.
A lot of people don't really pay attention to all these things.
We don't.
Not really just to provide for their kids, but it's more than that.
And then we yell when they don't talk to us. We yell at them and yell and yell and yell. We don't even know what they're going through.
Time to talk to their kids. What are you experiencing?
What are you going through?
School? What is going on?
Yeah.
Anybody bullying you? A lot of people don't know how to boost
my sister,
and confidence.
A 12-year-old girl got raped. 12 years old. Got raped in school. And didn't get home to tell nobody. And then there was STD involved. And that was when they got to know. They took her to the doctor, and that was when she opened up and shared that story of how they raped her in school. All those small boys are smoking India hemp in school. Yeah. And that was how they went to the school, arrested all those boys and stuff. It's because they're underage, they have to send them to juvenile detention or whatever they call the thing. Yeah. And parents don't care. We don't know what those kids go through. What those kids go through.
A lot of parents are failed to.
I have a 5-year-old in my house. I have a 5-year-old in my house. The mother will say to her, nobody must touch your vagina. They will say it, vagina, don't touch it. And then ask her, what did I say to you? She will say, nobody must touch my vagina. That's how to do it. That's how to do it. Instruct these young girls, and if anybody should touch you, come back home and tell daddy and mommy.
Sure.
And this is going to help us a lot. A lot of our young boys are turning gay. Not because they were born gay, not because there is a spirit, it's because they are being rejected. Many of them, they are being rejected. The only people that they can actually gravitate towards are other boys in school. Other boys in school. Other boys in school. May God Almighty help us, my sister. God bless you. Thank you for calling. All right. Hello? Hello? Hello, can you turn your computer off? We're hearing the sound. All right, that person is not coming through. Hello?
Is this Pastor Shola?
Yeah, this is Bazola.
Are you live?
Can you turn your computer off, please? I'm live.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, hi. Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
I am a very big fan.
Thank God.
So, I'm just listening to your program, and I just came back from work. I am a psychiatric nurse practitioner.
Very good.
And I just had one patient that I saw for the past 3 days. I've been seeing this patient. And the story happens to be that he is married, and they both, he had an agreement with his wife that it's okay for his wife to step out of the marriage.
To step out.
I started having an affair with a female.
Okay.
And now fell in love with the female.
Okay.
That was when I get the word polyamory relationship for the first time.
Okay.
Now the wife is asking for divorce because she no longer wants the husband. She wants to be with the female, with her female partner, and they have 2 kids together.
Okay.
So he's depressed and he wants to kill himself.
Wow.
So my question, I was asking him, I said, what do you expect in a situation like this? And I asked him, I said, have you stepped out of your marriage before? He said, no, I've never stepped out. But I am aware because I know my wife's partner. What I'm trying to say is this. When, somebody called me and was saying something about they need prayer. It is not a prayer thing. You can pray anything you want to pray. Let me tell you, since I got into this field, I begin to see people differently. I begin to see life differently.
I know.
Prayer is the minimum thing you have to do in your life. Believe it or not. It's the list of the things you have to pray for. You have to do pray. So when I got into this profession, I'm like, wow. I heard you talk about depression. Depression with kids. I work with kids. Depression is like everyday thing.
Everyday thing.
We don't believe in that. We believe that prayer will cure everything.
We believe it's one powers and principality. Yeah.
You have to be on medication.
Yeah, on medication. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that we need to start understanding the reality of
we need someone like you. We need someone like you to come and educate us.
Prayer, remove prayer out of this. I pray less. Let me tell you something. I pray less nowadays. I don't pray.
You are praying smart. You are being smart.
Everything is not about prayer. You have headache. Oh, pray. Put your hands on your head.
Yeah.
I haven't slept in 5, maybe a good sleep in 5 days. Maybe I've been sleeping 3 hours every night. Of course, I'm going to be stressed out. The other day, I got to work in the morning. I told my boss, I said, look, I am extremely tired. I am mentally tired. I was awake all night because I was on call. I need to go home. I'm having headache. She saw that to a Nigerian Christian. She would say, lay your hands on your head and pray. What are you praying?
What are you praying for?
All I needed was to go to bed and
to go and rest. Well, you're supposed to rest.
No. Everything is not about prayer. And this is the problem with Africans, especially.
Yeah.
It's not common here.
Yeah.
You and I, we understand that. It's not common. When I got into this field, I'm telling you, Pastor Shola, I started praying less.
I know.
My prayer doesn't even last up to 10 minutes.
10 minutes is even too long.
Straight to the point. And tell God what I want to tell him and keep it going. And it's been working for me.
You can pray anywhere. You're driving, you're praying, you're talking to God in your mind.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm driving, putting my makeup on.
Yeah, you're talking to God in your mind.
I'm praying.
You don't need all these Pharisee and Sadducee kind of prayer points that they do these days.
We need to respect our prayer.
We need to.
Honestly, we need to respect our prayer.
We need to.
This, my patient is really depressed because this is 15 years of marriage.
Do you know two of my clients died of depression?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's common because that can lead to suicide.
Yeah, this woman has been divorced for 10 years, and then the husband, after divorce, started doing well. He got married, he bought a nice car, he bought a new house, he got married, had 4 kids and all kinds of stuff, and she killed herself.
Yeah, that's when depression, people don't take it serious. It's very, very.
Yeah, she killed herself. She every day I talk with her, I will tell her, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. She'll say, I couldn't see that. I can see that.
It's not gonna be fine.
She killed herself. She killed herself.
It's not about prayer, trust me. It is very, very serious. We don't take all these things serious.
Yeah, we don't.
Schizophrenia, paranoid, we don't take it serious. It's all about pray. It's not prayer. It's about medication, therapy, medication.
I told somebody when you are depressed, it's gonna be like panic attack. Like the whole world is choking on you. Then you can't even breathe, you can't even think. It's like nothing is coming into you. The next thing is you just want to take your own life.
Yeah, it's true.
You need medication. You need to take medication. I'm able to walk correctly.
Yeah. We need to start educating our people and remove stigma attached to having mental illness.
I know. Yeah.
I got my co-workers today, we were in the treatment room, and there is a medication called Wellbutrin.
Yeah.
And I was talking about, they were telling me, oh, do you think Wellbutrin will help? I said no. And two of them was like, oh, that's what I take every day. If I don't take my medication, we know. And it dawned on me, I'm like, oh, okay. Now it's making sense.
Yeah.
Depression.
Yeah.
Okay? They're not hiding.
Yeah.
They come and just tell you, oh, this worked for me. Maybe try it. It might work for the patient.
Yeah.
But if it is all Africans, we will hide it. You will never hear that somebody has depression because
Yeah.
of the stigma attached to it. So
Yeah.
we need to start educating our people. Depression is real. Suicidal ideation, suicidal thoughts is real.
Yeah. It's real. It's real. It's real. Thank you for
Thank you
calling.
so much, Pastor Shola.
God bless you,
I
man.
love
Thank you for shedding a lot of light to this. God bless you.
I am a big fan. I am a
Thank
big
you.
fan. I love you. Say hi to your wife.
I will. Thank
So
you.
much.
Bye-bye. See what I'm saying? See, when professionals are talking, they're not joking. It's not a joke. It took me a long time to get to where I am. Very long, long time. It took me a long time to get to where I am. A long time. See, Christians, we need to stop. Just stop. Just stop all this yama yama. Hey, let me share this with you before I will shut down. The missionaries that brought Christianity to Africa. Let me tell you to you. The missionaries that brought Christianity to Africa, when they were coming, they came with three things. Hello? How many? Three. Number one, they came with the church for spiritual growth. Number two, they came with school for education. Number three, they came with hospital for treatment. They didn't say the church will heal you. They didn't say I'll be praying prayer of deliverance inside church. What they came with the church, the hospital, and the school. That you need education to understand more about life. Number two, you need church to know about God. And number three, you need hospital when you sick and you go there to be treated. Missionaries came with that. It is you. When the missionaries now left, you guys turned the whole stuff upside down. And then you start doing deliverance. And then deliverance is just sakamaje to take money from people. To take money from people. You have gone for deliverance. Mountain of Fire is every Thursday. Mountain of Fire, deliverance. You have been going for deliverance service for heaven knows when. When will you go to testimony class? When exactly will you go to testimony class? When? Just think about it. Just think about it. You see, thank God that the light is coming out, but it seems still very difficult for Nigerians to understand it. Even the ones that are educated they can't understand it. The ones that are educated with master's degree, it's still difficult for those ones with master's degree to understand what little thing, the little stuff I just shared right now. This little truth I just shared right now, they can't comprehend it. They have been brainwashed right from the day they were kids that at this point, even with all their education, they can't even break it down and understand. The missionaries that brought Christianity, they didn't come and say deliverance. They came with hospital. I said, let the doctors come and treat them. When they have a headache, let them go to hospital. When they have diabetes, let them go to hospital. Let them go and be treated at the hospital. There is medical, there is spiritual. The soul needs spiritual operation. Your soul, it needs it. Then they brought hospital. Your mind needs education. Then they brought school. And your body needs healing. Then they brought the hospital. They turn everything around. As the church is praying for your healing, the hospital is doing their work. When they give you injection, the church is praying for your healing, and then they are taking injection. Taking injection. No, don't disconnect from this yama yama stuff you're doing. Don't disconnect from the yama yama stuff you're doing. Don't disconnect. And try and know God for real. Know God for real. Know Him for real. All right? God will help every one of us in Jesus' name. Thank you very much for watching again. Thank you to those ones who made the phone call in. I really appreciate your contributions. Thank you for sharing. Those ones who share. Thank you very much. God bless you. Those ones who gave me stars today, I really appreciate you for the stars. God bless you. I need you. If you are on YouTube, I want you to subscribe. Don't just watch. Subscribe to this channel. All right, so that whenever I come, you will get the notification that I'm online. Subscribe. Go, all right. Don't just watch. All right. Subscribe to it. All right. And the Lord Almighty will bless you. If you're on Facebook, follow this page also. And share my post so that I can get more visibility as we bless others. We're not collecting money. We're not collecting money from you. We're trying to bless other people. The least you can do for us is to share the video, share the post, share the video to let it go viral. That's all we ask of you. If you don't share it, it's not going to go far. If you share it, it's going to go far. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Oluremi Jacobs. God bless you. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. I love you. Bye.